Welcome back. I'm Will Richardson, the Global Underdog, and we have just been on a series of how-tos. And we talked about interviewing, we talked about hiring, and now we're going to jump into another realm, which is important, is that I got the job. Now, how do I maintain the job, and how do I elevate in this company? Very, very thin line on how you do this, because you're talking to a professional who's done it. Now, every job that I've had, I've started entry level, ground level, mailroom type of situation. But I've easily, and I say that very sternly, easily edged my way to the top. So how do we do that? Because, right now you're watching this clip and you're at home, maybe you're at your job and you've been there for a couple of years and you're waiting for that next opportunity. When do I get the VP position? When do I get the raise? How do I get the raise? Am I doing something wrong that's preventing me from getting the raise? These are all great questions. Well, let me give you some great answers. One, make sure the way that you came through the door and that appeased that interviewer or that supervisor or that manager to give you the opportunity, that you stay at that level to keep them happy. The one thing that you can do that can really jeopardize your position and prevent you from going to the next level is changing. If you came in on the job and you came in as a hard worker, you got there 15 minutes early every day, you left 15 minutes late, you've got to keep that track record so that it can be noticeable. But what happens is that we work there for a month or two, and then we get complacent, we get relaxed, our benefits are kicked in, and now I'm going to start coming to work late, I'm going to get a few points, and these things, when it's review time, get looked at. Actually, they outweigh, because as I was always told, the negative always outweighs the positive. So we got to make sure as underdogs that we embrace the positive side of it and make sure that we stay on point. If you came in with a suit and tie on the first day of work, don't get any relaxed unless it's on a Friday and it's Jeans Friday. Today is Friday for me, so I've got on a little bit of more relaxed setting, but I'm also ready to put a suit and tie on if need be. So make sure that if you come in one way, you stay the same. That's how you can maintain your job. Now, how do I elevate and go to the next level? You've got to do some serious things. Yes, you're going to have to jump through some rings of fire. And just make sure that you don't have anything on that's flammable. If you have a jerry curl, make sure you wash that out before you jump through that ring of fire, because it can just a whole another segment. You want to make sure that you make those sacrifices, okay? Make those sacrifices. Yes, get there early. If the job requires someone to volunteer, raise your hand and volunteer. You want to make sure that you are being seen as an outside-the-box person, that you're willing to do what it takes to get the job done. One of the things that I hear when I'm out and I overhear people talking, they say, I'm only getting paid for 8 hours. Well, that's not true. Because you make your check may reflect 8 hours or a 40-hour week or 80-hour pay period. But truthfully, people are watching if you're going above and beyond. And those minutes do count. They will be seen. They will be rewarded. So you want to make sure that you go the extra mile. People always ask me about raises. And I tell people in Fortune 500 companies, the average raise is between 2 and 8%. And 8% would mean that you were in your bed asleep. You heard the smoke detector go off on the third floor in your office building. You hopped up, put your cape on, jumped through the window, ran down, jumped in the phone booth, changed into your Superman gear, flew over, jumped through the window, put the fire out yourself before the fire trucks even pulled up. When the fire trucks pulled up, you were at the front door saying it's taken care of. I got that. That's an 8% raise. 2% raise is just, hey, I got to work on time. I met my quota. Those things. So, if you want the super raise, put yourself in a Superman mindset. If you want the sleazy raise, then put yourself in the sluggard mindset, and you'll get, whatever's, available. You'll get the crumbs. But you want to make sure that you go and you achieve and you excel and you strive for excellence. I'm the underdog, and now I know that you will maintain your job.